Welcome in, everybody, to this Friday evening head-to-head between the Monarch Coyotes and your Grandview Wolves. Joined today by Tanis. Good to have him back up in the bird's nest here at Big Bear Ice Arena. He'll be doing some play-by-play for us today. We'll hopefully be bringing you a quality matchup here for your Wolves. The second to last game for this Chassa season. Gone through a bit of a tough stretch after the big win down in Monument for your Wolves. We will get game sheet stats and things up for you as best as possible as well. Face off at center ice. We're happy to bring it to you. Tanis, take her away.
All right. Officials going to check the goaltenders, waiting on number 29 of Monarch. That'll be Christopher Buck. Puck is dropped. Here we are, underway. That's going to be a face-off won by Monarch. They're going to get a quick shot in. That's not going to be on net. Tommy Wu is going to play with the puck. He's going to try to get that out. Emilio is going to tip that out. That's going to be an offensive forecheck for the Grandview Wolves. Monarch gets it out, but Elliott knocking the puck away. The captain's going to send it into the offensive zone for Grandview. Monarch can't handle it. They get the puck, pass it up. That's going to be intercepted. Emilio has the puck, passes it cross ice. Oh, just can't get there. Puck is moving a little bit. Drake Dunlop gets it, passes it to nobody. Fighting for it in front of the net. Grandview's going to get it again, sends it, and that's just wide of the goal. Number 5 of Monarch rims it. Tommy Wu gains possession. Not a great shot, but a shot nonetheless. The puck is passed cross ice and in. Icing's going to be waved off, and he is going to look for a headman breakout pass. Monarch's going to get that puck, send it in deep, but Elliott is going to grab that to try to put together a forecheck. Here we are, 2-on-1. Can they make something out of this? Nope, the puck gets knocked away, and that's still going to be in the offensive zone for Grandview, fighting for it. And that puck is going to go to Monarch. Gets it in deep. Monarch's going to win that race to the puck. Plays with it a little bit, laying a body on him. Sends it to his point. That's going to be Simon Lockram. Sends it on net. Easily saved by Lincoln. A little bit of an early whistle there, but we'll take that.
Monarch coming in, Tanis, at 8-8-1 on the season. So pretty decent team, certainly in a playoff spot. Your Wolves sitting at 3-13 this year.
This is still a winnable game nonetheless, though, and I'd like to see them bring it to them. Any given Sunday. Monarch gets it to their point. Simon shoots it on net, misses it. Brennick's going to get there, chips that puck out. Luke Taylor playing with it. He's going to get that puck back. Shoots it off the post, no goal. Playing with the puck. Quinn Simmons is going to move that. There's a good play by number 4, Monarch. He's looking up. That one's going to be blocked in the chest of Kalen Weber. That one didn't feel too good. Fighting for it in the corner. Can't really move the puck until a Monarch player gets out with it. Moving it a little bit. Skating around. That's Isaiah Sunar. Passes that puck. That one's going to get blocked by Brennick Sylvester. Excellent play. He's going to dump that out looking for an icing. Whistle's going to be blown, and puck is going to be dropped in the Grandview defensive zone.
Monarch, number 22, going to be their leading scorer. Someone you want to keep an eye on, obviously. Leading the team in both goals and points.
Jackson Brock of Monarch took that face-off against Holden O'Brien for the Wolves. That puck is chipped out. Not enough mustard on it for it to be an icing, but they're going to regroup. Puck is sent down. Excellent pass. That's going to be caught by Jake Holstrom. Tries to pass it, but it gets intercepted. Moving it around a little bit. That's Jackson Brock. Moving the puck. Sends it. That's going to be chipped. Excellent play in front of the net to try to get that puck in the back of the net. Brilliant save by Lincoln. Monarch is just kind of playing with this puck at this point.
Big battle down in front of the net there. That looks like Lucas and whoever number 7 is for Monarch are really going at it down there.
Huge hit that we just saw by it. Looks like Will Bale is going to lay that one on a Monarch player, trying to change some momentum in their favor. Moving the puck around the back of the net. He looks up. That's a backhand pass. Trying to find somebody, but he can't. The net guard comes off, so he's going to come out for a change. Luckily, the puck is sent into the breadbasket of Lincoln. Little chit-chat on the bench there. Nothing too serious, though. Puck is going to be dropped to Lincoln's left. Benjamin Ashak against Abe Mayoros on that draw. That puck is behind the net. Fighting for it, here's Tommy Wu. He's got a little bit of speed, looking for a pass. That one's going to be blocked by Joseph Lowry of Monarch. Moving the puck a little bit. Grabs it. Can't make anything of it. Continuous fighting. Off the post. No goal. Slips out. The referee is going to call no goal, it looks like.
Take advantage of that early whistle there, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Lincoln's going to stay strong in net. Not letting one in quite yet. All right, let's see what this draw can do. Won by Monarch. They're going to get it in deep. Puck goes to Benjamin Ashak. Moves it. That one's going to be chipped. Nothing comes out of it. Nice pass there. Takes a shot, easily handled by Link.
Good steal, good kick.
Yeah, excellent footwork there. Monarch is going to try to regroup in that defensive zone there. Goes to the safety of the back of the net, but because he loses an edge, they're going to get the puck. That one stays in.
That does stay in. That's
Moves
a good play.
Oh my goodness gracious, just can be. Wow. Drake Dunlop tries to get it. Can't quite come away with the puck there. Tommy Wu gets it. Emilio's going to look for it, but just doesn't quite get to his stick. Dumped down deep into the Grandview zone. He's going to come around the back of the net. Excellent turn there. Looking for a pass, he'll make it. But he loses it, and it'll go right back to another Monarch player. Looks like Landon Lewis. Sends it to his point. Shot snagged out of midair by Lincoln.
Lincoln's got the glove working. As usual, certainly one of his strong points is glove side. We'll let them shoot over there all day long.
Absolutely, and from such a horrible angle, that is a pretty safe shot to allow.
Yep, 11:31 left in this first period.
Faceoff's going to be won by Monarch to their point. He's looking for a pass in the slot. That's going to be knocked away by Brannick. Excellent stick work there. The puck goes deep into the zone. He's going to send that one deep as well. Keller Collins sends it deep again. Seems like Monarch's play is to get it deep, try to gain possession, and then pass around until they take a shot.
No real harm there, outside of the pipe.
Absolutely. That's kind of what Grandview's been playing all night, is just keeping them to the outside because those are less dangerous shots. Sends that nice block in the feet of Brannick. Moving it. That one's held on to. I'm not quite sure how that puck ended up in his glove.
Woo!
Looks like a little bit of a chip there. Phelan's going to take this draw. He's going to be up against Luke Taylor of Monarch. Puck is dropped and Luke Taylor wins that. Tries to get it on net. Easily handled, though, by Lincoln. He gains the puck again, cuts in, passes it back to his point. The point whiffs on it. Here's Brannick with speed. He gets hit. Still trying for that puck. Kalen can't quite get it. Oh, and that puck just
topped the stick
over Keegan Wall. Pacheco there, can't handle it. Monarch gets it again, passes it, oh, just to the front of the net. That one's going to be dumped out and called an icing.
10-15, pretty good pace to this so far. Both teams kind of feeling each other out, skating back and forth. Shot total's not looking great for your Wolves. 10-0 currently on the board in favor of Monarch. So your Wolves need to get some offensive opportunities, to say the least.
Absolutely, and it looks like they can do that. They were able to set up shop at the very beginning of this game, and hopefully they can make some more magic out of that. Rough play. They're looking for the right shot here. That one's going to be blocked by his own player. Caleb Brown tries to get it, but just can't quite get there. Puck is sent back deep. Monarch is looking for a shot, passes it. Moves it to his point. Here's a shot, tipped. Oh, just wide of the net.
You can really tell part of their game plan is to get physical out in front of that net. Try to get screens set up for Lincoln. Grandview doing a pretty decent job of keeping them out of the way, but a lot of shots from the outside with screens.
Absolutely. Gabe Dragon is going to dump that puck in deep, and that one's going to be called no icing, which is good for the Grandview Wolves.
Unless they don't get their change
long
completed.
Pass, great tip, excellent defense.
Will Bale with great stick work there.
That puck is tipped and sent out of play.
Fourth row, that's Bernie's Playhouse.
All right, this faceoff is going to be to Lincoln's right. We're going to have Abe Mayoris and Benjamin Ashak taking this. That one's going to be won by Ashak. Gets that puck over to Kellenhofer. Easily handled. Tries to get it around him. Oh, that's a big hit late on there.
With an extra one there at the end, for sure.
Absolutely. I'm not sure if I like that, and it looks like.
Do we
have a call here?
Not sure what the whistle here was. I didn't see an arm up for a
Looks
penalty.
like I saw some movement from the ref. Looks like we're going to get a hand pass on that. So that puck is going to be dropped outside of the zone. Hopefully Grandview can spark some momentum with that. That is huge for them. They won that draw, but that's going to be quickly taken by Monarch and sent back into the defensive zone. Finding some space. Front of the net, sends it to his point. That's Kellenhofer. Shoots it, blocked. Oh, but he can't find it.
Good
Lincoln,
positioning save there by Lincoln.
it.
He didn't panic, even though it looks like Tommy blocked that out in front of the net and just went to his feet and he couldn't quite find it.
Stayed calm under pressure. Yeah. I like that.
Well, it's connected to the laptop.
Coming in. Oh, and that puck is going to be flicked out. Maybe
just a smidgen outside.
Elliott falls.
Elliott with a sliding pop-up hit there. That was fancy.
I like that. That was a good play. Great recovery. Puck is sent to the point. Shot. Nice block by Emilio. Tommy Wu has it. Sends it around the back of the net. That puck is collected and it's going to go back. Elliott sends it over to Emilio, who can't quite come away with it, but he's going to flick that out, and that one's going to be blown dead by the linesman.
This is one of those games, Dan, it's just from past history, I know, has a tendency to be on the more physical side of things.
I agree.
Monarchs always played a big, heavy game. Hopefully your Wolves are up to that task. They have a big roster. I think they can manage, but staying in control and composure and not getting get carried away is going to be big with 7:26 left here in the first.
Let them take those penalties and capitalize on some power plays. Let's see it happen.
Absolutely right.
That's a pass. Oh, tipped. Lincoln has it, sends it out, and wow. That bounce could not have gone better for Grandview. Goodness gracious. Monarch back on the forecheck 3-on-1. Passes it, shot, score.
too fast on that rush. Playing on the heels for sure for your Wolves on that shift. 7:04 left. Your Wolves still looking for their first shot on goal, and it's a 1-0 game in favor of Monarch here. Face-off's going to be at center ice here. Holden leading in. Puck is down. That's going to be tipped to Caleb. He'll chip it forward. Monarch's coming back the other direction. Push down into the near corner. Up to the near point here. Blue line. Shot on. Lincoln saw that the whole way. It'll be off of his blocker straight up. He'll glove it, and we'll get a face-off near side in the defensive zone.
6:46 remaining in this first period. Another big face-off. Hopefully they can make some offense and break out of the defensive zone here. To the point of Monarch, passes it cross ice. Tipped off, here's Brannick with a chance. He's skating that puck. Gets that in the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Puck is sent. Excellent pass. Here's Brannick with the puck in the offensive zone. They really just need to make something out of that play there. Monarch back on the rush. Shot easily saved. And that one is going to fall out of his hands and into the back of the net.
Sorry, we're all pausing here. Everybody just got an Amber Alert. So sorry for the pause there. Everybody's looking at our phones all at the same time. Goal there with 6:12 left. 2-0 to score now. Your Wolves have yet to put a shot on net. 16-0. Here comes Kalen, though, with an opportunity. Paddled away there by the goalie. And bringing it back the other direction is going to be Monarch through center ice. Going to come down the slot to the far circle. It's going to be taken away there by Brannick. Brannick's going to go near corner on the defensive end. He's got room. He'll skate it up, look for a pass. Hits a shin guard. It comes in on Lincoln. Good save there. And taken over by Monarch. Monarch right in front of the bench here. Skating circles around your Wolves at the moment, that's for sure. Puck's going to be tipped to the near far wall. That's going to come out of the zone. Trying to beat him to it is going to be Keegan. Keegan hooked like a madman there. Kalen now at center ice. He's going to take control of that puck, chip it deep in, and give chase on the forecheck. It's going to go behind the Monarch net. Keegan takes a body there for his troubles. Grandview able to get a partial change. Kalen's the only one waiting to get off. Will Bale will have to give chase to no avail as we have an icing with 5:17 left, and your Wolves are going to get only their second offensive face-off of the night so far.
I will take that offensive zone face-off, though. Hopefully they can win it back and get some shots on net, swing some momentum in their favor. And that one is going to be collected by Emilio. Makes a beautiful move around it, but Monarch comes out with it. Takes a little bit of a fall, stays strong. Decent pass by Monarch. He's behind the net. Passes it, shot. Oh, and that one's going to be quickly deflected up into the netting. Puck is dropped, won by Grandview. That's a huge face-off win. But Monarch grabs the puck again. Oh my goodness.
Big hit there on Holden. I'm sorry, that was Drake.
That was on net.
Hey, we'll see how friendly the scorekeeper is down there, Lloyd.
That's a good shot.
And it is 16-1 with 4:39 now the shot totals. Your Wolves are on the board. And you know what? You can't score if you don't shoot, so now we're on the board, so open the floodgates. Let's go.
I agree. Here's Emilio, grabs that puck. Good offensive zone possession. And Monarch turns it back. Coming in on a 3-on-2. That one looked offsides to me, but what do I know? Shot on net. They're going to run into Lincoln there. The puck goes back to Monarch, tries to get it on that, deflected, moving it, and that is kicked away. Oh my goodness gracious. Shot, he's gonna glove it down. No hand pass, even though he closed his hand. Puck is sent deep, collected by Monarch again.
Kind of seemed like a case of too many Grandview guys in the middle there, tying each other up.
I agree with
trying
that.
to get that puck out of there.
Puck stayed out though, so it is all good. Easily saved by Lincoln.
Good job by him previously to stay focused on that. Because puck was just sitting there, and Monarch kept coming out with it.
Absolutely. He stays dialed in the entire game, and that is beyond impressive to me.
Valentine's Day tomorrow.
Ooh, right.
Tones of cherry pie playing in the background.
Monarch gets that puck. They're moving it slightly. Fighting for it in the corner. Tommy Wu trying to get that puck. Fighting for it. Who's going to win that? Looks like Grandview's going to win that corner battle. I like that. That play is going to be tipped out by Jamie Frank. Puck goes to Monarch defense. Passing it cross ice, tipped deep into the zone. Tommy Wu gets there first. But Monarch takes the puck. Passing it, that one's going to be deflected and go out of the zone. They're going to find an offensive regroup, and hopefully Grandview can get the puck out. Elliott has the puck. A few quick passes are going to result in Monarch getting
Good body by Abe. I love to see that.
Wow. That's a perfect hit. You love to see it. Excellent play. Elliott's fighting for the puck. Oh, and can't quite come away with it. That's good defense by Monarch to get him away from a scoring opportunity. Monarch shoots it. That's going to hit the netting and go out. Whistle will be blown.
Love to see Abe's physical play kind of really increase in the last couple of games. I've noticed he's been very noticeable on the ice, working hard, hustling. Coaches rewarded that. I've noticed moving up in the lines, but the physicality has certainly jumped, which is great to see.
Absolutely, especially with that huge hit. Things like that really swing some momentum for the Wolves in this game. Passes the puck. Monarch in the corner. Finds an open lane to his point. Caleb not there to block that. Sent, but that is not going to be on net. Back up to the Monarch point. Gabe Dragon is going to prevent him from moving to the puck. That one is going to be flicked out by Caleb Brown. Icing is going to be waved off, and they're going to regroup here. Wow. There's some speed. Pass,
Great save, but and it's in.
Save.
I thought Lincoln got there.
I thought he got there as well. Looks like that one's going to be buried as well.
154, and we've got a trifecta of goals for Monarch on the board. Your Wolves being outshot currently 21-1. Face-off will be at center ice, taken by Kalen. He's winged by Brennick and Keegan. Very fast line. If we can get control of that puck and start moving up ice, that'd be great. Toe drag here. That's going to go through a body off the pipe, goes wide, chipped up the wall to the near point. Stick handling there, blocked through two bodies. Lincoln sees that, paddles that one behind the net. It's going to be taken over there by Monarch, caught in the feet there. Top of the circles here. He's going to work around right in front of the Grandview bench. He's going to work that down low, goal line extended deep, and chip that. That's going to be taken away down there by, I can't quite see who that is, but that was a great play. That's going to be Kalen working hard on the stick work. Bodied in is Kai. Kai's going to pass that off to Kalen. Kalen's going to come up the boards. Monarch's going to collect right in front of the bench. Good stick there by Brannick. Gets enough on it. Monarch's still in possession, though. Sharp angle shot. Taken away there by Quinn. Good job of Quinn to get that up the boards. Monarch will come back down far circle. Turning directions. They're going to reverse. Good stick there. That's Quinn again, able to get that, and that's going to be chipped up and out. That was a cross check. No call. For Monarch, reverse direction, be content to dump that one down deep. Keegan's going to give chase. Monarch can't body it by him. He's going to pin his man against boards. Taken there by Quinn. Quinn's going to shovel it up to Kalen. Kalen's going to find Brannick, and Brannick's going to try to two-split man, get there first. He can't quite do so. Sends his man into the post and dislodges the net. No arm in the air, 32.8 seconds left in the first period, and one slightly sore Monarch player. Goals are metal. Metal hurts when you hit it.
That's a really difficult. That's a really difficult and slightly unfortunate play to happen. They had a really awesome chance there, but hopefully this offensive zone face-off can help them out a little bit. Monarch's going to win that. Coming in, trying to split the defense, and that is going to stay barely on sides. Pelican's going to be flicked away from Lincoln, and here's Tommy Wu on the rush. 3-on-2. Pass that to Emilio. He's going to
15 left.
Moves it around his man. Monarch comes away with it. Elliott grabs
now
the puck,
10.
tries to get it on net. Emilio has it in front of the net. Oh my goodness, Monarch comes out with it. Excellent chance, excellent play.
Good job by Tommy to prevent a last-minute shot there.
And that'll do it for our first period.
Shots on goal, 22-1 in favor of Monarch. The score 3-0. We'll get our first scrape of the evening and be back with you in a New York Minute.
Hi there. We are back for our second period of play. The score as of right now is 3-0 in favor of the Monarch Coyotes. Looks like this draw is going to be taken by Drake Dunlap, and he's going to be up against Benjamin Ashak of Monarch. Drake wins that puck back to Tommy Wu, sends that out, misses the pass. Puck is collected by Monarch. Elliott intercepts that over to Tommy. Cross-ice pass for a little bit of traffic. Captain gets it. Emilio gets it back, dumps it in deep.
Good communication there by Hunter. You could hear him yelling to Elliott with defense coming to dump. Good job.
Monarch moving it, but that one's intercepted by Elliott. Sends that puck out. Hunter Simmons can't quite get to it. Tommy Wu is the puck. He's going to send that to Hunter, who's going to pass that, and that one's going to get to Drake. Oh, almost. Oh, my goodness. Almost to Emilio. Puck is sent back to Tommy Wu and takes a spill. Shot score.
Blocking the far end, man.
Golly.
That's what happens when you're 6'12". Face off at center ice here after the goal for the Monarch Coyotes. Coyotes. 4-0 to score. Monarch moving back into the Grandview defensive zone. 22 is going to circle around. He's their leading scorer. Taken away there by Keegan. Keegan tries to chip it up. Gets it into the neutral zone, but offside, so they have to touch up. Quinn Simmons is going to come around, sip that puck up the wall to Brannick. Brannick can't quite get it past his man. 3 tries, 4 tries, 5 tries, still not out. Comes across the blue line now for Monarch. D-to-D pass. Down low, below Lincoln. Working it up and into the far circle is Monarch. Backwards pass. And Kalen just out of the reach of him to try to intercept that one. Now we've got a break out to the center of the ice. Monarch able to knock that one down. Brannick was streaking, but the puck never got there. Now Monarch, good stick work there by Kalen. Kalen's going to watch it come around near wall, all the way around for Monarch behind Lincoln into the slot. Shot on there, blocked there by Kalen. Brannick on a shin pad. And taken away to center ice comes Monarch on the touch-up. Brannick can't quite keep that one in with a body. Monarch comes back the other direction and reverses, trying to set up there. Cross-ice pass. Near side, hops one stick, still in control there. Now Keegan not able to take it away. Walking into the near dot, perk down low into the slot, shot on, big block there by Brannick off the chest. Went to a knee to make that helpful save for Lincoln. And puck comes around behind Lincoln now. Working into the far dot, shot on, Lincoln's going to see that, hold it. Hold on with 14:41 left, and we will get a face-off.
Grandview's going to change lines here.
Brannick holding a bicep.
Out.
Block it with the pads, not the skin.
Coming out for this line is going to be Holden, Lucas, Caleb.
You got Gabe Dragon on the wing over there.
Dragon on the wing. Grandview wins that face-off. They're going to look for a breakout pass just out of reach for Holden, it looks like. Gabe Dragon giving chase. The puck is going to hit a few people on its way in, but in. Fighting for it. Monarch gets it right in front of the blue line. Moving the puck pretty well. Gets it to his teammate, 17 out of 12 from Monarch. Gets a puck, shots. Oh, and it looks like that was tipped off of Lincoln's stick. That's a good save.
Right off the knob, it looked like.
Yeah, that was close.
Woo. This is a team that certainly can pass. That's for sure.
Absolutely. Gabe Dragon fighting for that puck. Holden popping a stick. Excellent leg work. Wow, what a stop.
Lincoln kicks the right pad out.
Goodness gracious.
Doesn't give the rebound up.
Abe, Jamie, and Hayden are going to be out now. Monarch passes it, cross ice, gets it deep into the offensive end. Tommy Wu fighting him for it. That puck's going to be chipped out and about. Monarch looking for a pass. Jamie can't quite get there. That's an excellent poke check.
This deep pairing works so well together. I think this is their 6th or 8th year playing together as a deep pairing. So they read each other really well. Good job there by Tommy to tip it. Elliott knew where it was going to go.
Their chemistry is absolutely fantastic, and it's apparent every time they touch the ice together. They're a fun pair to watch.
Yes, they are. Face-off's going to be to the left of Lincoln.
Drake Dunlap is going to take this. Can't quite get there. Won by Monarch. Oh my goodness. 2 men are going to flood on him, but that does not quite work. He still gets it deep. Wow. Looks like Monarch can just do whatever they want with the puck. It's brilliant. That puck is in.
A lot of flat feet out there for your Wolves with, call it 13 left. 5-0 is the score. Shots 27-1. Face-off now at center ice. Drake, he's going to lean in, try to win this face-off here. Puck is down, 1 back to Monarch. Monarch's going to hold there, set this up, D-to-D pass. Come into the neutral zone, pass up. That's going to pop in front of the Monarch bench. Down in front, easy walk in there, but he goes to the outside. Now pushing to the near corner in the defensive zone. 17 for Monarch's going to cycle all the way around. Get hit there by Drake. Drake's going to reverse pass that one to Tommy. Tommy's going to try to center up. It's stolen right in the slot, taken away now by Hunter. Hunter coming up the ice. He gives off to Emilio. Emilio racing down the near side. He'll come dump down behind the goal. Hunter's waiting on the other side for it. He got his help there, gets it back to Emilio. Emilio looking for a centering pass. Can't find it. Now finds something he likes, sends it across, it goes through. Elliott's going to wind up for an absolute bomb that goes high and over the goalie. Up to the blue line, fanned on there by Tommy. Rare mistake by him. Monarch's going to give chase. Tommy's going to body up and get beat into the puck. Goal line extended now for Monarch. They're going to reverse direction. Lincoln sees that. He's going to cover, get a whistle, and go for a face-off with 11:59 left.
Goodness gracious, that was a very close call, but Tommy recovered quickly and effectively there.
Offensive zone face-off here. We got to take advantage if we're going to climb back in this one. Let's not forget, one more goal and that clock goes to run clock, and it makes it that much harder to climb back into a game.
Monarch is going to gain possession quickly off of the draw. Trying to get that one in the back of the net. Can't quite. Sends it to the points, which are always available in this contest.
Yes.
Puck is going to be moved and taken by Monarch again. Tries to pass it. Quinn is going to gain possession of it, however, and he's going to send it right back to Monarch.
Good forecheck by Kalen there.
Absolutely. That was a good foot there. Puck is going to be sent down deep, and Monarch is going to look for an open man to try to get that puck on net. That's going to be deflected by Brannick. Good play there. Going to be caught, sent right back, and knocked over viciously by Kai Pacheco. That's a great hit. Sent to the point, rifled down, easily handled by Lincoln. That's a nice save there. Cross-ice pass, doesn't get intercepted.
Shin pad blocked there by Quinn. Good job getting the legs in the way.
However, an unfortunate bounce is going to send it right back to the Monarch defenseman. Moving the puck around the back. Gets it on net. Covered and handled by Lincoln.
It's one of those games where all the passes, everything just seems to be slightly out of the reach of any Wolves sticks, and they're not really making any adjustments to do so. They've gotten down, they've gotten behind, and now they're unfortunately playing a little flat-footed with 10:35 left in the second.
However, I will say I've seen a little bit more offensive possibility, and with that, Monarch is going to put another goal in the back of the net.
You jinxed it.
Oh,
6-0, which means that clock is going to run and not stop. I would imagine we won't get a second scrape at this point. Your Wolves still sitting with single shot on goal. I believe that came from the blue line, unfortunately. So we need to get a little bit of reset and get some offensive jump here. Face-off's down. It's won by Monarch. Pass will come all the way up through the neutral zone. We're going to get an icing call, so your Wolves will get a offensive zone face-off. With 9:54 left and counting, the face-off's going to come to the Monarch goalie's right. Maybe right, maybe left. What are we doing here? This is also part of the game where the referees tend to take their time in between whistles. Puck is down. One over to, looks like Lucas. Lucas tried to fan that one forward. Can't do so. I'm sorry, that was Hunter. Hunter tried to fan that one forward. It comes all the way back down. Will Bales giving chase. Monarch hot in pursuit. He's going to go in behind the net, send that all the way up for awaiting Emilio. Emilio's going to chip that past one man into center ice, but Monarch turns back the other direction. Puck now down into the neutral zone where Emilio's going to collect. He's going to try to come all the way through. He'll chip it down deep, gets by one man, gives chase. Monarch first to the puck. And we are going to have some, offsides?
Looks like he had his arm in the air.
What do we got, Tan?
I mean, I would have assumed that too many men. That's
They're calling
just
offsides.
offsides.
Late whistle. Interesting there. All right, so your Wolves get a wholesale change here. Abe Mayoris leading in for that faceoff. And another whistle.
It's going to be because far too quick with that drop as Grandview was still changing.
Because we're on a run clock, they're just going to try to kill as much time in between whistles as they can.
Tommy Wu is going to gain possession of the offensive zone. Gets that over, fighting for it. Oh, and Monarch comes away with it. Passes it up. Elliott and Tommy are going to be on defense here. Oh, that one's going to be recovered by Grandview. Nice pass to Jamie.
Hayden and Jamie bringing it forward.
Sends it deep into the zone. That's an excellent play. I like to see it. Elliott gets it. Gets it down deep. Jamie is going to be the... Oh, almost. Not quite. Easily deflected by the Monarch goaltender, but that's going to be a shot on net. Monarch moving the puck pretty easily, pretty effectively through that neutral zone. Moves it almost around Tommy, but he says no. All right, here's Tommy Wu with speed. One-on-one. Oh, and that one's going to be poked away by a Monarch defenseman. Jamie's going to change. Amelia's going to take her place. Monarch's going to take a long pass and then a short pass to get some speed moving into the offensive zone. Passes it off a skate in front.
Lucky that was in the skates. He was sitting out on the paint there, right in front of Lincoln.
That was
I don't know if there was a
call.
stick lift or not, but wasn't able to handle it. That's good.
Absolutely. Good play by the Grandview Wolves. Up to the Monarch point. Passes it cross ice again. That one's going to go wide. He's going to grab that puck there. Here's Elliott with a whole lot of speed. That one's going to get sent right back to
Tip play
Elliott.
by Hayden there. Saw Elliott coming with speed.
Pass it back. Oh, just out of reach of Emilio. Here's a 2-on-1 opportunity. Emilio gets back, so he's going to limit their chances. Excellent defensive play there.
Good job by Quinn off the change as well.
Monarch passes it up to the point again. Is going to be sent into the corner, but it's going to bounce right up to another Monarch player. Puck is going to be sent down deep.
Played by the goalie.
By the goaltender.
He understands the run clock. He doesn't need a stoppage. Up by 6 goals.
Absolutely. That was a smart play. Intercepted by Elliott. He's going to move that puck. Here's a chance. Elliott. Oh, my goodness.
Elliott's all over the ice right now. He's playing with some passion, to say the least.
I agree. Quinn is going to try to get onto that puck. There's a pretty decent hit laid by Elliott. He is back and forth like a pendulum.
Got to keep that elbow down. It may have been a little high, but he got away with that one. But solid body there. He's tired. Look at him. Good shift for Elliott. Back and forth, like you said.
That's a phenomenal play.
Wow.
Brilliant hustle. A little frustrated that he couldn't get a puck on net there, but
5:30 left in this period. Clock again running.
Face-off won by Monarch. That's going to be sent deep. They're going to gain possession. However, It's going to be moved back, and Grandview's going to have it. Kai Pacheco looking up, trying to find a solid pass. Sent to Brannick. Oh, bounces off and into his feet. Not a great pass there, but almost handled it. Was close. Nice block by Brannick. Had the opposite skate. Oh, that puck went right into a Monarch player. Here's Kalen with some speed. That's a nice
Keegan
pass.
with him. Keegan to Kalen. I would say that it's double C's, but it's CK. Calvin Klein.
I like that. Brannick almost intercepts that pass. Not quite. Sent to another Monarch player. Tries to get it. Deflected by Kai. Puck behind the net. Monarch's just going to send that puck in. Gathers it while it's bouncing, only a couple inches off the ice. That's an interesting play. No tripping call there. I think that's a right play made by the officials. Fighting for it against the boards. Moving it a little bit. That was going to bounce off the wall into the defenseman. Shoots it, tipped up into the netting, and whistle is blown. That play is dead.
4:05 now left in this second period.
And counting.
What do we think of the Vegas gold pants, Tannis? I'm undecided on them. It's different.
It's different.
Yeah.
And
it's not it's not full-blown gold. It's not quite brown. It's Vegas gold.
Yeah.
You know.
It's
not a terrible look.
However, I'm not sure I'm a big fan of the slight color difference in the pants and the socks. That's throwing me off a little bit.
Not the same gold for sure. Got to get the Pantone right.
I agree with that. If it's the same tone, then I
boy.
think it's a much better looking jersey. And that puck just, oh my goodness gracious, that puck does not go in.
Two lucky chances. Watching the production team up here, they had the finger hovering on the replay button.
Goodness gracious.
They expected a goal for sure. Too lucky for your Wolves there.
Wow. Good defense, though. That can be pinned on. Caleb fighting for it. Monarch is just dominating. They're all over this puck tonight. Gains possession again. They are just dominating.
They're winning every puck
he
battle.
He tried to go for
sure.
Michigan. That is considered quite disrespectful in high school hockey there. A little bit confident. Caleb looking for a hit here.
Got to be careful. No retaliation
Slight touches. No real big hits there. Nice pass. Cross ice, misses him. And gains possession. Passes it back to the open point again. Cross ice. Ovechkin's office, misses it.
Out to the that was off the pipe, but outside. No real harm there. Lincoln had the pipe sealed for sure.
Has some time, shoots. Nice save by Lincoln. He looks exhausted over there. Looks like he's in a little bit of discomfort. Some possible distress.
Watching the replay there, you can just see a wide open net. That puck trickles across. I don't know if it was a stick lift or what, but lucky that your Wolves aren't down one more here. Good reason for Lincoln to be tired, Tannis. Shots right now, 35 on. That's a lot.
Goodness gracious.
Level. We still have a minute 30 left in this second period now.
And they are not slowing down the pace at all.
They certainly are not. Getting to be playoff time, seeding matters, any tiebreakers, things like that. You got to put points up for playoff time.
Goals matter, wins matter more.
Wins matter, I do believe head-to-head, and then followed by goals against, followed by goals for.
So it is huge for their goaltender to stay sharp, even though he hasn't faced a whole lot.
2, in fact. But an 8-8 team like Monarch, obviously sitting in the middle of the road there, at least in their division. So they're going to keep attacking. They've got to. It's not a disrespect thing. It's just
absolutely
it's a matter of numbers at this point.
I find it more disrespectful, in my experience, for there to be a 5-pass rule and then a shot. It just makes it look a little bit weak, a little bit sad. But
I would agree with that.
Both teams are still putting up a fight. You like to see it. Still some quality hockey being played. It does not look like a U10 blowout quite yet. Here's a chance for Monarch. He's going to curl, passes. Intercepted by Tommy Wu. That's a great defensive play. Emilio has a little bit of speed. Elliott chips that up to Emilio. Fighting for it, and sends that out. Lincoln a little bit frustrated because they didn't see. Wow, that one's going to hit Drake Dunlap.
Just knowing how referees work with run clock, we're going to go to the third period here immediately. We're going to see if Mitch wants a scrape. Looking at him, it kind of seems like the guys want one. We'll see what he says. And we will get here momentarily. No, we are not going to scrape. Down 6-0. Your Wolves head coach Mitch is going to decide. Let's get this action done with. 17 minutes on the clock. No fresh ice. That always means bouncier pucks, right, Tam?
Absolutely. A little more divots, a little bit more danger as well.
If anybody's got a rosary, bunch of candles, or anything, pray to the hockey gods. Maybe we'll get some good bounces in this period. Not that we've really had any bad ones. Monarch player having a little chat with Lincoln. Wouldn't be surprised if these guys know each other. Bunch of these seniors, right? Now we're going on our, 14th, 15th, 16th year of playing hockey. They've crossed paths a number of times, I'm sure. All of these schools in Chassa, not that far away, so wouldn't be surprising if they hadn't seen each other before. Catching up with old friends, checking in on each other.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We're going to take just a quick break until we drop this puck, and we'll be back shortly.
All right, folks, that was a shorter intermission, but an intermission nonetheless. We are about to enter the third frame of play. Grandview is down 6-0, meaning a run clock, which in turn resulted in no ice cut. Quickly shot on net, easily handled by Lincoln, and that play is dead. Lincoln looks.
Do you think Lincoln
exhausted.
owns an ice bath?
That
He might need one.
surprise me.
He's faced a lot of hard rubber tonight, man, and he's putting the work in for sure.
I don't think I could really pin any one of these 6 goals on him at all.
I don't think so either. It's just been an onslaught, to be honest with you. There's another one. Lots of bodies in front. Grandview unable to clear the crease. There we go.
Monarch's going to get that right back to their point. Cross ice pass. Another cross ice pass tipped away. They have it. That
Good job by Elliott there.
Yeah, great defense. And that one is going to be an offsides.
It's not a super common play for a defenseman to make there, following that man up to the blue line, but Elliott saw the opportunity there, and he just kind of stuck with it and was able to push him just enough up to that blue line and get that offsides call, slow that play down, enables the Wolves to get a change.
Absolutely. That was really smart hockey there. You love to see it. He's going to stay out. He has so much ice time during these games. It astounds
Playing
me.
Kale McCarr ice tonight.
That man earns each minute of ice that he gets. That was a sharp hit taken by Tommy Wu. Monarch shoots that. That's going to be slightly whiffed and a wide of the net. Tommy Wu trying to get that puck out of there. Fighting for it in the corner. Monarch has it. Sends it up to the defense. Emilio sees a slight opportunity, so he's going to give a little bit of chase. The goaltender.
Good play by Hunter.
Hunter has his puck shot. Oh, just wide of the net. That's a great play, though. Fighting for it. Cross ice pass by Drake Dunlap, and that one is going to be Possessed by Elliott. He's going to regroup. Pass it cross ice to Emilio. Emilio moving it. Excellent move. Shot. Oh, what a save.
From our angle, that looked like tipped straight over the top, but it was wide.
Yeah, it did. That looked close to being in. And that one's going to be blown dead. Fighting for it, a little extracurricular.
You know there's a little frustration for sure.
No reason for Monarch to be taking plays like that. And that is
Grandview's going to get a
be,
power play here with 13:55 left.
Let's see something happen here.
Very good. I couldn't see who he was tied up with, whether it was Tommy or Elliott. Elliott sounds like perfect. But great job by Elliott there, not to jump that too far, take advantage, get his team a power play. Face-off's going to be to the right of the Monarch goalie with 13:27. Puck is down. 2 minutes for your Wolves. Monarch takes that away, and they're going to turn back the other direction shorthanded. Kai bodies his man up. Puck goes into the far corner. And working around, taking the all the time he wants. Top of the circle's there. Clean shot wide of Lincoln. Don't love to see that when you are on the man advantage. Drake will collect. He'll send that across to Kai. Kai's going to set up now, look for a breakout. He'll find a waiting Tommy. Tommy's going to work that through center ice and bring it in to the top of the circles. That's tipped off of one stick, sitting out in the middle there, able to be tipped away. Tommy's going to take a long shot. Love that blocker save down into the slot and sent all the way down by Monarch to kill some more time. 1:15 left on the power play for your Wolves.
That one's going to be rimmed around. Tommy woos the puck. Chips it out. Monarch has the puck again.
Thank you to everybody who's been joining us here tonight. Sounds like a pretty good crowd out there. Would love to mention, if you're willing to watch this game, we'd love if you guys stuck around as well and tuned into the JV game. It'll be their last game of the season. And highly recommend tuning into that one as well. That's the future of this program coming up for next year. And it's a fun team to watch. A lot of hardworking players. Shot on there. A lot of hardworking players down at that JV level. A lot of kids with heart. And just I've watched a number of their games this season, and they are fun to watch as this program continues to grow. And that's truly kind of the future again of this program. So please, if you're willing, their game is going to follow us immediately. I believe there will be a different YouTube link, so you may have to log out or log in order to get that. But highly recommend tuning in for the JV finale of this CHASA season in 2026.
This puck is going to be dropped outside of the Monarch defensive zone. Won by Monarch.
Full strength for both teams here.
Intercepted. Shot on net, easily handled by the Monarch goaltender. He's an interesting goaltender to watch. Each shot, he has not dropped once. That shot was low, and he handled that while standing. You don't really see that these days. We call that a
Statue of Liberty goalie? Is that what we call that? No, what do you call that, Tannis?
Oh, my goodness.
It's not a butterfly.
A stand-up goalie.
Well, okay, that's boring. Find a name for it. Come on.
Find a name for it.
Dragonfly. I like
that. The Dragonfly goaltender. I like that a lot.
Butterfly and Dragonfly.
You could call him the Chrysalis too if you're feeling creative.
Yes.
Cross ice pass. Comes in with a whole lot of speed. That was a pretty play to watch. Just misses his man there. Passed up, and is Hunter with a chance. Passes it to the other team.
Good job there by Emilio helping him out.
Puck. Trying to get it. Passes it. It's going to bounce off the boards.
Side of the net there. Don't think they'll give us a shot on that one. 9:50 left is with the clock running.
It's just gonna keep ticking away.
As always, would love to thank Robert and Amanda for being up here with us. They are truly the heroes that bring this to your living room every single week, every game. It's amazing. If one's sick, the other's here. If both are sick, they're both here. It's amazing what they do.
They do a fantastic job. All we have to do is come and talk. Huge shout out to them. Monarch
Absolutely.
passes it around, and here they are on another breakout rush. Tries to get it through his legs. Oh, that is a hard hit.
It was a hard hit, but Lucas found that puck and stayed down there and made that block. That was actually really impressive.
Took
Good
a
job
hit to
there.
make a beautiful play there.
Good
Nice
save on a
by
tough
Lincoln.
backhand by Lincoln there.
To his point, passes it down low. Cross ice, misses it. Jamie almost there, can't quite get there. Stays committed to her man though. Grandview consistently falls low, leaving the points wide open. Nice kick save.
No replay
Off
here.
the crossbar. Goodness gracious.
But that would have been close to a high stick there. Lincoln on his butt, and he can't get back up. He just got tied up there. There was nothing he could do. Let's hope he's okay. I know he's been suffering a little bit from a bit of a knee injury, so let's see if he recovers. I don't know that that was anything his fault. He may have stepped on a stick, something like that, but it just slipped out from underneath him.
He looks to be in a
unfortunately.
lot of discomfort, a lot of pain.
We'll see. We'll see what happens here. He's going to stay in. Lincoln's earned that opportunity here, playing from day one with this Grandview program. And as a senior, it's kind of his choice at this point whether he wants to come out. And he's going to take some pride in finishing this one for sure. I can guarantee you that. He's a great young man with a ton of heart. So he's not gonna give up on this easy. With 7:30 left, he's going to stick this one out. 7-0's your score here. 44 shots to 5 in favor of Monarch. Monarch working that to the near circle. It's going to be taken away there by Quinn. Quinn to Holden. Holden's going to come up the ice to awaiting Gabe Dragon. Gabe Dragon's going to bring it center ice, tip it down deep. That puck's going to be chased there. Gabe's going to get control of it and body his man up. Now he's going to reverse direction and lose that puck for Monarch, but still hustling on that forecheck. I love that. Puck's going to be sent out. Quinn's going to give chase. He's got a Monarch player in tow. He's going to send that around behind Lincoln. Holden fans on that one. Monarch takes over there. Holden trying to get that man to the wall. He does so. Lincoln sees that one in the blue paint. He'll glove it, cover it, and we'll get a face-off to the right of Lincoln with 6:40 left.
Looks to be in a whole lot of distress there.
On a side note, do you know there are some changes to the CHASA rules next year? So there's going to be, sounds like a little bit of realignment for some of the players in the Cherry Creek School District program.
Oh, wow, really?
Concerning who can play for which team. So that's going to make some of those things, some of the player pool kind of get a little bit smaller for each school, it kind of sounds like. So we'll see how that plays out. Not exactly certain of all the details, but we'll see how that plays out. This Grandview team really building, trying to get that. This is only their second year at varsity level, and they've been able to show some real promise. And
absolutely.
Again, as I mentioned, that JV program coming up has a lot of phenomenal kids on it. So if this program can just continue to grow, it's only good for the state of Colorado hockey. That's for sure.
Absolutely. A whole lot of excellent juniors as well.
Yes.
Brannick, Emilio,
Yes.
Kalen, they're all
Kalen, I believe, is a
very hard.
sophomore.
Oh, wow.
You've got Keegan Wall, Caleb Brown, Holden O'Brien. I'm certain that I'm missing a few. Drake Dunlop is one. So Abe Mayoris, another, I believe he's a junior as well. Good save there by Lincoln.
That's a lot of promise for these upcoming years.
Quinn Simmons on the back end. He's going to be a sophomore, I believe. Or he is a sophomore, going to be a junior. Braxton Blythe, backup goalie, is, I believe, a sophomore or junior. I think junior.
Just going to keep growing, keep developing. That was a dangerous face-off there. Emilio with speed. Sends a puck down deep.
4:40 left now in this game. That was a tough play. Elliott didn't have much room. Wanted to get that in, but not enough room. Just had to send it deep. Grandview had to touch back up. So
not a bad play at all, though.
Yeah, Monarch able to come out with that puck.
Emilio fighting in the offensive zone. A little deep in that corner. Puck squirts out, and Tommy Wu is going to get there first. Backhand, he'll take that puck around him. Monarch grabs that puck again, passing it back and forth. Up to the point.
Ooh, keep that stick down, Emilio.
He's going to get slightly slashed there. Passing, trying to find a good angle for a shot. Backhand pass. Sees his man at the point. Looking for it. Just wide of the net.
That's going to hop a stick. We're going to get a change here. Tired group.
Monarch looking to capitalize on this line change. Nothing really is going to come out of it. Passes it wide. Moving it. Monarch trying to get it in deep. Bounces off Elliott's stick and covered.
Dangerous there.
Yeah, that was a dangerous play. Nobody was expecting it there.
Lincoln had the paddle down, and I'm a little worried if it wasn't.
Yeah, that would have been.
That slips through. That was but he kept the paddle down, which is smart in that situation.
Absolutely.
250. Long shot. Lincoln's going to see that paddle to the corner for sure.
Easily handled. That puck's
jump a stick.
Just
Bummer.
wide. Oh, can't hit his man. Grandview's going to try to get there first. Puck is going to bounce away from him. Cross ice for Monarch. That puck goes wide of the net. Monarch's been looking for a lot of plays right in the slot, but it really has not been super successful.
There's
Excellent
that Lincoln
save.
glove again. Love it.
Grandview still playing fairly tight in front of the net, keeping them to the outside, which is all you really can ask for at this stage in the game. .152 to go as the puck is dropped. Moving it. Passes it backwards, trying to gain some time and space. Saucer pass to his point. Easily gloved by Lincoln. That was beautiful. That was flashy. I like it.
You wonder how many times he's had to replace his laces on that bad boy. I know he's had that glove for a minute, and it's gotten the workout tonight.
Absolutely.
Shot totals right now sitting at 49-5.
Goodness gracious. That is just... That's a lot of shots.
That is a lot of shots.
To say the least.
Not his season high, surprisingly.
Wow. What?
However,
do you have the number on that?
I don't, unfortunately. I do believe that he was in the 50s, though, against, gosh, was it Mountain Vista, maybe? I don't know. He has been in the 50s. Hopefully we don't get there in the next 50 seconds.
Wow. Woo. Over the net. Monarch has a puck circling around. That's going to be an interesting pass to make. Right to the slot. Shot off the post. Still considered not a shot on net.
Monarch hustling on and off here. They want to keep playing.
Yeah, they do.
They're ready to go.
They're looking for shot number 50.
Yes, they are.
Here,
they're playing for that goal number here. You got to respect that a little bit for the coach. Now the referee holding this, referee holding this up. And he's going to move it to the other side and kill some time with 10 seconds. That's kind of a heart move there by him.
To be honest, I appreciate that.
Take your time. They're going to blow this one dead. He didn't need the Monarch to rub this in the face. And we will finish this game with your Wolves going down 7-0, Tan. That was a rough one.
That was rough, but
49-5 the shot total. thank you for joining us as always. You know, maybe see you tomorrow. We'll get to see. But
Absolutely.
if not, your finale of this Chassa season is going to happen at 2:45 here at Big Bear tomorrow afternoon. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Again, I implore you and suggest that you stick around for that JV broadcast, as that team is a really fun one to watch. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Tanis. And we'll talk to you guys soon.